Hey guys, how do you do? It's been a while. So great to see you all again. I'm really happy and super excited to teach you. Are you all ready to travel in the same train again? Tell me. Are you all ready to travel with me? Yes. So today we are going to travel in the same train called The Woman on Platform Number 8, written by Ruskin Bond. So in the previous class, we saw the first part of the story, and today I am just going to teach you the remaining part. I am just going to continue the remaining part of the story. Okay? So before that, I would like to recap what has happened in the first story. So in the first part, we have seen the characteristics of Arun and the encounter with the strange woman, and what are all the things that were seen or watched by Arun at the platform, and then the incident that has happened at the dining room or the refreshment room at station, and then yes, they returned back to the same place where the suitcase was placed, and there they saw Satish and Satish's mother. Okay, so these things we saw in the first part. So today I am going to teach you the second part. So let's see that. Hello Arun, he called. The train's coming in late as usual. Did you know we have a new headmaster this year? We shook hands, and then he turned to his mother and said, "This is Arun, mother. He is one of my friends and the best bowler in the class." "I am glad to know that," said his mother, a large imposing woman who wore spectacles. She looked at the woman who led my aunt and said, "And I suppose you are Arun's mother." I opened my mouth to make some explanation, but before I could say anything, the woman replied, "Yes, I am Arun's mother." So through this, you may come to know that Arun saw Satish at the platform. So Satish, who is Satish here? Satish was Arun's class fellow. And Satish called the narrator by telling his name Arun, and he introduced him to Satish's mother. She was a large and stern looking woman. What do you mean by stern? S-T-E-R-N. Stern means serious or strict. So stern means serious. Okay. So this lady, Satish's mother, was a large and stern looking woman with spectacles. And here Arun said that, "I opened my mouth to make some explanation, but before I could say anything, the woman replied, 'Yes, I am Arun's mother.'" So here Satish's mother took the other woman. Who is the other woman? Yes, she is a stranger. So Satish's mother took the other woman as Arun's mother, but Arun did not say so. He just tried to make some explanation with Satish's mother, but before that, the stranger woman confessed, or she replied to Satish's mother that Arun was his son, or she was Arun's mother. Okay. So this story again tells that the Arun's encounter with a strange woman. Okay. So now let's see next. Yes, next is conversation between two ladies. So let's see what they are conversing. Satish's mother said, "It's such a nuisance having to wait for a train right in the middle of the night. But one can't let the child wait here alone. Anything can happen to a boy at a big station like this. There are so many suspicious characters hanging about. These days, one has to be very careful of strangers. Arun can travel alone, though," said this woman beside me. And somehow I felt grateful to her for saying that. So here we may come to know that Satish's mother did so many talks after that, and she was a stern looking woman. I told you, right? She was very stern looking woman, and she said it is such a nuisance to travel in train alone at the middle of a night. So she asks, or she advises Arun to be very careful about strangers when he travels alone. But Arun hate a tone, or Arun hate her way of approach. So what Arun did? Yes, Arun looked at her angrily, and he said that he loves stranger a lot. So on hearing this, the Satish's mother was very shocked and she confessed, or she thought that she was being contradicted by Arun. But finally, Arun looked at her angrily and she said, I love strangers, and he moved closer to the stranger woman. Clear? So this is all about this stanza. So this stanza is all about nothing, a piece of advice given by Satish's mother, but Arun hated her tone of approach and her bossing over him. So he just looked at her angrily and he shows the bondage between himself and the stranger. Clear? So now let's see the next thing. Yes. So next is advice given by Satish's mother. We placed ourselves at the open windows and the two women stood outside on the platform taking up to us. Satish's mother did most of the talking. No, don't jump on and off moving trains as you did just now, she said. And don't stick your heads out of the windows and don't eat rubbish foods. And she allowed me to share the benefit of her advice, as she probably didn't think my mother a very capable person. She handed Satish a bag of fruit, a cricket bat and a big box of chocolates and told him to share the food with me. Then she stood back from the window to watch how my mother behaved. In this paragraph, we are going to see what are all the advices given by Satish's mother to Arun and as well as Satish. Okay. So here train came, they went inside the train and they sat before the windows. Okay. So then what happened? Yes, Satish's mother did most of talking. She did so many talks, but she gave a piece of advice to them. She told them, don't jump here and there and don't lean your heads outside the window. So usually our mother will also say this, right? When we travel alone in a train or somewhere, our mother used to give us a piece of advice. They'll say us not to lean our heads out, and they'll say us don't eat rubbish foods or don't go here and there and don't trust anybody outside. So they used to give us these kind of advices. Like them, Satish's mother also gave some advices to Arun and Satish. So the first advice is don't lean your heads out of a window or don't gaze your head out of a window. And second one, she says, yes, don't eat any rubbish on the way. So she was saying about food, don't eat rubbish foods on the way. Okay. So this was the advice given by Satish's mother. And then she allowed me to share the benefit of her advice, as she probably didn't think my mother a very capable person. But finally, in this paragraph, Arun confessed, or Arun said a word called mother. So here he is mentioning the word mother as a stranger woman. So again we can see the bondage between the stranger woman and Arun. So now let's see the next paragraph. S. So journey begins. I didn't wave or shout, but sat still in front of the window, gazing at the woman on the platform. Satish's mother was talking to her, but she didn't appear to be listening. She was looking at me as the train took me away, and she stood there on the busy platform, a pale, sweet woman in white, and I watched her until she was lost in the milling crowd. So here the time came. What time? Yes, the journey is yet to start. So everybody kept silent, and the stranger woman stood silently and she was very sad. Why? Because they are going to depart, right? So they are going to depart. So she was very sad about that, and immediately Arun held her hands tightly and she gave a great smile to him. And then what happened? Yes, Satish's mother was talking to her, but she didn't appear to be listening. She was looking at me as the train took me away. So the train, as the journey has started, but he didn't take his eyes away from her. And as the train moves, he just saw a pale, sweet woman in white, and he watched her until she was lost in the milling crowd. So through this you may come to know that how stranger woman plays a major role in Arun's life, right? So, we may come to know that stranger people or some strange people can be more helpful or can be more lovable than those who know to us. Do you all agree that? Yes. So at last Arun kissed her cheeks out of love and she also said bids goodbye to Arun and Satish. So actually the journey begins here for the students, but the story ends here, right? So now, yes, I have given you some self-evaluation, so do it in a proper way. So the first question is, what impression do you form about Arun? And second one is, contrast the attitude of Satish mother with that of stranger woman. And third is, what made Arun call the stranger woman mother at the end? Okay, so this is your self-evaluation questions. And the next is creative questions. So just try to solve it, okay? So the first one is, after reaching school, Arun in the woman on platform number 8 decides to share his joy in meeting the woman with his mother. So imagine that you are Arun and try to frame a letter, okay? So the second one is, imagine you are Arun. Prepare an essay about motherhood, the ideal state, recalling your strong encounter with the woman on platform number 8. So these are your creative questions, so just try to solve it soon. So now I would like to tell you a short gist of the story. So this story tells us the cute bond or the love and affection that transcends means that changes all kinds of kinship, all barriers of kinship. So all the events are seen from his point of view, and finally we can see the contrast between the stranger character and his mother's character, right? So what is the contrast? Yes, she is a dignity, she has some dignity about her and she has a vanity about her. So we saw the contrast between the characters, and finally Arun calls the strange woman as a mother. So this shows a sweet gesture to recognize the relationship. So all over this story tells about the encounter with a stranger woman. That means Arun's encounter with stranger woman. Okay. So I think you all enjoyed this lesson. So thanks for your listening, children. Good luck with the class, and I have attached the self-assessment question bank, PPT and subject material in the below description for the further clarification. So kindly view that and do the self-assessment in a proper way, and parents, please take photocopy of self-assessment and send it to the following WhatsApp number. So thank you so much, good luck, and yes, I hope our journey continues. Thank you, bye-bye.